Hey guys, Gun Wild here. I'm going to do a little video on my latest pistol acquisition, and that is the M&P Shield. Now I do carry it. It's on my hip right now. There we go. As you can see by the loaded chamber indicator, it is loaded, but I will unload it for this video. It is now empty. I acquired this pistol from my brother. He got this thing for a fantastic price. Here in California, we have a major gun store chain called Turner's Outdoorsman, and every year they have an event that's called the Outdoor Shooting Fair, to where all the major manufacturers get together, displaying their latest and greatest firearms that are California compliant. And it's a hands-on. You can pick them up, touch them, rack the slide, pull the trigger, and for a small fee you can shoot the firearms. But they also have a what's called the Wheel of Deals. You spin this wheel and it lands on various slots, and sometimes you get things for free, sometimes you get a small discount, sometimes you get a big discount. Well, my brother happened to get this M&P Shield for $199. That's it, $199. Regular price for these in the area I live in is $439. On sale, $419. So he got a fantastic price. And he almost didn't buy this. He carries a Glock. He loves his Glock 19. He has a 19 and a 26, but he prefers his 19. But he almost did not buy this. But he decided to pick it up. He thought, maybe one of his friends or somebody would buy it from him. And when he told me that the deal he got, I said, you know what? I've been looking at the Shield and I'm considering picking one up. And he said, all right, tell you what, let's go down the range, let's shoot it, and if you like it, you can buy it from me. So we went down to the range, put 350 rounds through it, and I love this gun. I fell in love with it. So I told my brother, he said, yeah, I want it. So he was actually kind enough to gift this to me. Didn't charge me a penny for it. He paid for it out of his own pocket. He paid for the transfer fees, everything. He wouldn't let me pay for a damn thing. It's my big brother. He's good to me. But I am absolutely loving this pistol, and I'm not a compact pistol kind of guy. For those of you that watch my channel, you know all of my firearms are full size. I only have one compact pistol, and that's the Burst of Thunder, and it's an okay pistol, but I prefer full size. But I gotta say, I fell in love with this thing from the first shot. I think it's a fantastic firearm. I have 450 rounds through it so far. It's run flawlessly. It's barely broken in, but it has run 100%. The only thing it took for me to get used to was how thin it is, because it is a single stack, and all my firearms are double stacked with the exception of my 1911. So that took a little getting used to. At first I was having issues with shooting low and left, and I'm thinking that was because it's so thin that I was putting too much finger through the guard on the trigger, to where the trigger was resting in that first crease of the knuckle. Too much finger, which causes you, we all know it causes you to shoot low and left. So I adjusted my grip to where the trigger was just on that first pad, and my shot placements were right in the center mass. And I was using a target that had about a 6-inch bullseye. At 7 yards, all shots were within that 6 inches. So it's a perfect little carry gun. Out of all the reviews I've watched, on these. It seems like the only thing that people complain about is the trigger. Complaining that it's a heavy trigger. I've heard some people say that it's actually a 10-pound trigger. I put a scale on it. This is a 6-pound trigger on this one. I don't know if other states are different to where they got to put something heavier, but this one is 6 pounds. And it's actually, for me, very nice trigger. It's crisp, smooth, has very little play in it. I like it. I'm not going to switch it out. I was considering one of those Apex triggers like most people are putting in these things, but nah, don't need it. I have been carrying this on my hip ever since I got it. And those of you that know, I live in Los Angeles County, where carrying is not an option. Permits are very difficult to get your hands on. I only carry it at home. Not that I live in a bad neighborhood or anything. I feel safer with this on my hip because I'm out here in my garage, man cave, whatever you want to call it, late at night, and who knows what can happen. But I'm just loving this pistol. Comes with 2 magazines, a 7-round and an 8-round, which here's the 7 and here's an 8. You see the 8-rounder has a little pinky extension, which is what I prefer. This is empty. See, the 7-rounder has nothing hanging down, so my grip, my pinky is hanging off the end here. So I prefer the 8-rounder, that's empty as well, with the extension on there, and I get a complete full grip on there, which is what I prefer. So when I carry this, I use the 8-rounders. But like I said, once again, I love this pistol. It's been 100%. I don't know if I'll consider ever trying anything else for carry, because I was carrying my full-size M&P 40 before, but this is actually a lot more comfortable. I'm carrying it in a simple Uncle Mike's holster, those universal holsters for a compact pistol. I think size 16, which has the extended part which covers the slide, so it's not resting on my body, so it won't rust, from the salt from your skin. Very comfortable, very lightweight. I hardly know it's there, to where the full-size 40, I felt it constantly, but this is fantastic. So there we go. Load it back up, safety on, and back in the holster. There we go. All right, so that's my thoughts on the M&P Shield. Once again, I'm loving it. It's a fantastic firearm. If anybody's considering it, I would recommend it. There's plenty of reviews out there to watch, because this is just my thoughts on it. It's not really a review. So yeah, that's it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Look at you, Andy Oakley. You got it zeroed in now.